Peace, YouTube. What it do? Your boy Justice Shabazz back with another video, and this video is something I was gonna touch on before. And like I say in my videos, I'm not necessarily targeting one person, whether it's man or woman, but this is in general. I'm saying, speaking terms when I be talking, and basically it's like I'm only going by experiences, what I've experienced in dating and just in life, period. And it's too many people, men and women, but I'm only speaking from a male point of view, from my experiences in dating and just life in general. And I noticed too many women is pacifying these boys. You know what I mean? You want a young male to develop into a strong man. So you have to teach them skills, and you have to teach them to, be independent and self-sufficient, and not always relying on their mom or dad. Mainly the mom, because we already know dad's usually not around. You know what I'm saying? I didn't meet my dad till 30 years old, which is crazy. But end of the day, my mom did the best she could with raising a single woman, raising a young man in the crazy environment. But end of the day, you gotta stop pacifying these boys. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if your son is 30 years old and he's still living at home, you kind of failed as a mom, as a parent, because you're supposed to raise your children to be sufficient in their own environment, to be independent, to be able to pay their bills and be self-sufficient. So if they coming back home at 30 and still shacking up with you, I know it's a tough economy out here. I know everything went up. Everything is off the chain when it comes to prices, and they kind of outpricing people, especially the poor people. But you got to learn how to survive. When I was 13 years old, I rode an airplane by myself, and I'm not better than nobody. All I'm saying is the old school moms is different than these new school moms right now. See, the problem with these new school moms, they want to be the child's friend. You got to know your limit, and you have to not cross that line. Don't let your child cross that line. You know what I'm saying? I done dated women who got their kids living in the house with them, with the boyfriend and girlfriend, smoking weed, having sex. It's like you are really training them to be on a path to destruction. Because if you got your kid laying up with you, with their boyfriend or girlfriend laying up with you, smoking weed, drinking, what's the next thing that's gonna happen? That woman, that girl's gonna get pregnant, and now you got a whole nother mouth to feed in the house. I mean, it's ridiculous. Raise your children to be independent so they won't have to rely on you all the time. Don't raise them to where they gotta always come back and be underneath you. And a lot of times, I realize women don't really want no strong, independent man. They want a boy they can control. That's why they always go for them bum, dusty, broke dudes that they can control. You know what I mean? They can kick them out whenever they want. They can talk to them crazy, because that's a part of control and power. You know what I mean? Talking crazy to somebody. Imagine coming home from work. You had a hard day. Your boss chewed you out, whatever. Now you can come home and talk shit to this broke nigga on the couch who been watching the kids all day, who probably been playing the video game all day. You can talk shit to him, because what are you going to do? He ain't got no money, no job, nowhere to go, no vehicle. So he pretty much is in the mercy of you. But stop pacifying these kids. I'm so sick of seeing, dating a woman and going to their house and you know what I mean? I see my sneakers are right there sitting, and now I look over, I see a 25, 30-year-old grown-ass nigga still in the house telling me, oh, this is my home. Yeah, it's your home, nigga, but I'm fucking your mom right now, so, you know what I mean? You got to get up out of here on some baby boy shit. But, seriously, though, honestly, stop pacifying these children. That's why a lot of these boys are growing up to be faggots, because the moms are allowing them to be sissified and pacified and feminine. Too much feminine energy is put into these young boys. And y'all doing just like the white man want to do, emasculate the black male. And they're starting young. But if you have a child in the house and he's 25, 30 years old, he got his girlfriend laying up, like, how was that bridging the gap? How is that teaching them anything? It's sad. They got to stop. Men too. You know what I mean? Got your kid living up in the house, laying up with you. And it's like, it's kind of disgusting if you ask me. Seriously. I've been on my own since I was like 17. You know what I mean? What a roommate. Not saying I'm better than anybody, but like I said, my mom, she would put me on the bus at 12 years old and tell me to find your own way home. You know what I mean? And them techniques taught me to be self-sufficient. And I want to say protons, electrons always cause explosions. Stay independent. You know what I'm saying? You need a person definitely to help you at times. Everybody, going through something in this tough times. But you don't want to always rely on your mom and dad as an adult because it looks kind of slack. And it also shows where your mom and dad was doing. Were they there? Did they instill anything? Even though we all come on bad times, but you gotta learn to be independent. You gotta, be with somebody who's been through something, not somebody who hasn't been through anything. Because when shit hit the fan, when a crisis hit, y'all be able to bounce back. Versus somebody who never been there, they're gonna have a nervous breakdown. They lose their job, lose their home, lose their car. They're gonna have a nervous breakdown because they never been there. So ain't nothing wrong with somebody that's rough around the edges. That means they're experienced. Like this gray hair, yeah, I look old, but I'm a seasoned veteran. This means I've been through some shit. You feel me? I gotta get my shit done too as we speak. Positive education activates constant elevation. You already know.